Foundation by Isaac Asimov. The Edge of Empire. Gal Dornick, a young scholar from the agrarian outskirts of Sinex, had always been driven by a deep-seated curiosity about the universe. His journey from the rural landscapes of his home planet to the academic pinnacles of Trantor was fueled by a relentless pursuit of knowledge and a scholarship to the prestigious Imperial University. Gal's expertise in quantum mathematics had caught the attention of the Empire's elite, leading to his invitation to the Imperial Library, a place where the galaxy's brightest minds converge. The Galactic Empire, a marvel of human achievement, spanned thousands of star systems, each contributing to a rich tapestry of cultures and technological advancements. Its fleets of starships traversed the void, its cultural exchanges flourished, and its architectural wonders defied gravity. Yet, despite these triumphs, a sense of unease permeated the Empire. The whispers of decline and decay that Gal sensed were not literal, but metaphorical. A growing sentiment among the learned that the Empire's glory days were numbered, its bright future overshadowed by internal strife and complacency. In the library's alcove, Gal encountered Hari Seldon, the architect of psychohistory, a revolutionary science that combined history, sociology, and mathematical statistics to predict the future of large populations. Seldon, with his profound insights into the patterns of history, had foreseen the Empire's fall, and was determined to mitigate the impending Dark Age. The shadow that loomed over the Empire was acknowledged by only a few: visionaries like Seldon, dissenting politicians who were silenced, and historians who noticed the cyclical nature of rise and fall in civilizations. These individuals, though significant, were often marginalized, their warnings unheeded by the complacent majority. Seldon's plan, the Foundation, was a daring initiative to establish a repository of knowledge at the galaxy's edge. It aimed to preserve the collective wisdom of the Empire and serve as a beacon during the turbulent times ahead. Gal, initially overwhelmed by the scope of Seldon's vision, soon embraced his role in this grand scheme, realizing that he was no longer merely a scholar but a custodian of the future, a beacon of hope as the Empire faced its twilight. The Edge of Empire thus marked not only an end but also a new dawn, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Salvor Hardin's awakening. In Terminus City, Mayor Salvor Hardin sat in his office, surrounded by screens showing the Foundation's operation. "Johan," he called to his assistant, "consider our position at the galaxy's edge." Johan nodded, aware of the implications. Hardin continued, "Our presence here is strategic, essential for the future." As they spoke, a demonstration of the Foundation's latest energy shield flickered on a nearby screen, repelling a simulated attack effortlessly. An urgent message from Anacreon arrived demanding their nuclear technology. Hardin replied firmly, "We offer guidance in using the technology you depend on, ensuring mutual prosperity." The Anacreonian response hinted at political strife back home, adding urgency to their request. Hardin concluded we must use our knowledge to shape the future, a future where the Second Galactic Empire will rise. Johan, inspired by Hardin's vision, felt a renewed sense of purpose. The Foundation's journey continued, its destiny unwritten but full of potential. Diplomatic maneuvers. In the corridors of power on Terminus, Mayor Salvor Hardin paced, strategizing against the looming threat. With a swift call to his councilman Lee, he convened the board to deliberate their next move. As the board gathered, the air was thick with tension. Hardin, with a calm yet commanding presence, assured them, "Friends, we dictate the terms of this engagement." The board's unease was palpable, but Hardin's confidence was reassuring. "Our intellect is our weapon, our unity, our shield," he declared. A councilman's concern rose. "How do we counter their fleets?" Hardin responded with our knowledge, which has become as sacred to them as their own beliefs. It is through this techno-religion that we've intertwined our advancements with their faith, making our technology an object of reverence and ourselves the high priests. Their ruler, while a figurehead, is enshrouded in the legitimacy we've crafted. Silence ensued as they grasped the weight of his strategy. Do we then stand idle? Another inquired. Quite the opposite, Hardin replied with a sly grin. We act by further embedding our indispensability through this techno-faith. This ensures not just our survival, but our dominance. With the meeting adjourned, the board left invigorated, understanding that their true strength lay in the subtle art of influence. Hardin remained, contemplating the silent ascension of a new power in the galaxy, one that thrived on the spread of ideas rather than the might of armies. This was the essence of diplomatic maneuvers, the art of winning without fighting, where influence was the currency of power. The board was now aligned, ready to navigate the intricate dance of galactic politics. The coup and beyond. In the bustling corridors of the Central Dome, whispers of unrest and conspiracy filled the air. Salvor Hardin, the seasoned mayor of Terminus, had been sensing the undercurrents of a coup brewing among the outer planets. The ambitious Weenies, regent of Anacreon, had been plotting to seize control, and with it, the power to dominate the neighboring star systems. Hardin, a man of intellect, knew that survival hinged on outsmarting the would-be usurpers. He convened a secret meeting with his most trusted advisors in the dimly lit library that housed the Encyclopedia Galactica, a symbol of the knowledge they were sworn to protect. We cannot meet aggression with force, Hardin stated firmly. Our strength lies in our minds, in the knowledge that they seek. But Mayor, interjected Sut, if we do not prepare our defenses, Anacreon will overrun us in days. Hardin raised a hand, silencing the room. We will not win this battle with weapons, but with wits. As murmurs grew, Hardin unveiled his plan. We have something Wenis values more than conquest. We've woven it into the fabric of their religion, making our technology sacred. He wouldn't dare attack us, for fear of turning his own people against him. We have something when... The advisors exchanged uncertain glances, but Hardin's confidence was infectious. We will invite Weenies to a negotiation, under the guise of surrender. There we will turn his own beliefs against him, ensuring our autonomy without spilling a drop of blood. The day of the negotiation arrived, and Wenis entered the Grand Hall, greeted by Hardin with a smile. Regent Wenis, welcome. Let us discuss the future of our civilizations. Venus nodded. I trust you've come to your senses, Hardin. The might of Anacreon cannot be denied. Hardin leaned forward. Indeed, the might of Anacreon is formidable. But so is the wrath of the galactic spirit, which resides in the technology we provide. A strike against us would be a strike against the deity you worship. You worship? Wenis's confidence wavered, realizing that attacking would mean turning his own people against him. In the end, Wenis agreed to Hardin's terms, ensuring safety and independence. As the regent left, defeated and outwitted, Hardin turned to his advisors. Today we have secured our future, not with weapons, but with the power of the mind. The foundation will always rise above through intellect and strategy. Thus the coup was averted, and the legacy of knowledge and wisdom continued to be the beacon of light in the galaxy, guiding humanity towards a brighter future. The chapter closed, leaving a legacy of cunning diplomacy to be admired for generations. Trade and intrigue. Lamar Ponietz, a trader from the Foundation, faced the Grand Master of Asconi in the Grand Hall. Trader Pontiac, the Grand Master, addressed him. You seek trade, yet your goods challenge our sacred traditions. Explain yourself. Great Grand Master, Pontiac replied. My intent is not to confront your beliefs, but to present an opportunity for mutual benefit. The technology of the Foundation can bring prosperity to Ascon, akin to the treasures you hold dear. Our laws, rooted in the spiritual sanctity of ancestral approval, forbid such technology, the Grand Master declared. Laws serve the people, Pontiac argued, presenting a device. This offers protection and service. The Grand Master's interest was piqued. Explain this device. Pontiac described its function, omitting its ability to transmute metals, focusing instead on its potential to enhance Ascon's wealth. The Grand Master contemplated, aware of the device's implications. Pontiac seized the moment to discuss his colleague, Eskil Gorov, whose release was crucial. Gorov, an agent of the Foundation, had been detained for trading prohibited items, a serious offense in Ascon where religious and secular laws were one. His release would signify a new era of trade between the Foundation and Ascone. The negotiation continued, with Pontiac leveraging the value of gold, a respected medium in Asconi, to sway the Grand Master. He proposed a test of divine approval for the technology, suggesting a period of 30 days during which the gold would be observed for signs of ancestral spirits' acceptance. The Grand Master agreed to the terms, intrigued by the prospect of prosperity and swayed by the potential of divine endorsement. The agreement marked a pivotal moment, potentially opening Ascon to the Foundation's influence and securing Gorov's freedom. Pontiac's strategy aimed to establish a foothold for the Foundation's technology in Ascon, aligning with his mission to expand trade and influence across the galaxy. The outcome of the negotiation held the promise of change, not only for Gorov, but for the future relationship between the Foundation and the independent planetary systems it encountered. Mallow's Gambit. Hauber Mallow, the master trader, stood at the heart of the trading floor, surrounded by holographic displays and the vibrant energy of commerce. His trusted aide, Ankur Jael, the Foundation's chief negotiator, known for his keen mind and strategic acumen, was at his side with a datapad, ready to assist in the critical negotiations ahead. Earlier in the day, the delegation of Corellian merchants had arrived, their presence on the trading floor stirring interest and whispers among the traders. Now, as Mallow prepared to unveil the technological wonders of the Foundation, the Corellians watched with a mix of skepticism and awe. Condor, Mallow began, addressing the leader of the Corellians with a respectful nod. These devices are the embodiment of progress and efficiency. With them, tasks that once took hours will be completed in moments. He demonstrated a device that harnessed light to create vivid, three-dimensional projections, and another that captured and reproduced sounds with stunning clarity. The Corellians, initially reserved, found themselves drawn to the potential of such advancements. The Commodore, visibly impressed by the demonstration, reached out to Mallow. Your technology could indeed elevate our society, he admitted. We are prepared to enter into an agreement. With the successful negotiation, the Corellians departed, their vessels filled with the first shipment of Foundation technology. Jael, watching the scene unfold, knew that this was a pivotal moment. Mallow, your vision has set us on a path to prosperity, he said. Mallow observed the Corellians merge with the crowd, a satisfied smile on his face. This is just the start, he replied. Our technology will not only spread throughout the galaxy, but also pave the way for an era of unprecedented cooperation and growth. With the deal sealed, the Foundation's future was now irrevocably intertwined with the fate of the Corellians, marking the dawn of a new chapter in the annals of galactic trade and diplomacy. Economic warfare. In the bustling control room of the Foundation's Commerce Department, Hauber Mallow paced back and forth, his brow furrowed in deep thought. The screens around him were alive with the economic statuses of various planets, but it was Corell's precarious situation that held his undivided attention. The graph showed a sharp decline in trade volume, and the numbers spelled out the looming threat of commercial isolation. "Jail," Mallow called out to his second-in-command. "These figures are troubling. Corell's reliance on our trade has made them vulnerable, and now they're on the brink of economic collapse." Gel approached, eyes narrowing at the data. "It's a delicate balance, Hober. We've got them by the throat economically. But if we squeeze too hard, we risk pushing them into the Empire's arms." Mallow nodded, recalling the successful negotiation that had once bolstered their position. "We managed to bring them to heel without firing a single shot, thanks to our superior technology. But now we must prepare for the upcoming trade summit. It's not just about economics. It's a chess game for political power." The control room was a testament to the Foundation's technological prowess, with compact nuclear generators powering the advanced computation devices that made such detailed analysis possible. These were the tools that had given them the edge over the Empire's unwieldy machinery, and now they were the keys to maintaining their influence over Corell. As Mallow and Jael discussed strategies, the memory of the negotiation with the Corellians lingered in the air, a reminder of past achievements and the challenges that lay ahead. With a crucial trade negotiation looming, the tension in the room was palpable. The outcome would determine not just the fate of Corell, but the stability of the Foundation's expanding influence. Mallow's resolve hardened. He would not let this opportunity slip through his fingers. The future of the Foundation depended on it. Securing the future. In the grand hall of the Foundation, Hober Mallow stood before a restless crowd. "Friends, traders, citizens," he began. "The path we choose today will shape our destiny and that of the star systems under our guidance." Jael, a seasoned trader known for his keen insights, voiced the Assembly's confusion. "Mallow, they expect action from us." With a knowing smile, Mallow replied, "They expect ships and negotiations. But our strength is in our indispensable technology." Geraint Sut, the elder statesman, expressed his concern, but Mallow reassured him. "Our society's need for the comforts and prosperity provided by our technology is what will bring them to us." Publius Manlio, the High Priest, challenged Mallow's departure from tradition. Mallow countered, "We are the galaxy's merchants and traders. Our future lies in commerce." As Mallow concluded, the crowd's initial confusion turned to understanding, and then to agreement. They were ready to embrace this new era of economic influence. Mallow's vision of securing the galaxy's future through trade rather than force was met with resounding approval. The Foundation's people were prepared to follow him, confident in the subtle power of economics to reshape their destiny.